What are we feeding our children? Hi everybody, welcome to Pillow Talk. It's Viv here. Today we're going to talk about what are we feeding our children with. A friend of mine has been asking me for the longest time when I'm going to do a video about children. So I thought, why not now? I'm doing this. So please, I'd love to hear from you what you also think. As you know, I have 3 biological and 1 adopted. So I'm slightly qualified to speak about children. And I'm going to talk about, when I say what are we feeding, I'm not talking about food-wise. I'm talking about what core values are we implanting in our kids. What are the aspects of giving, what the sacrifices, the attitude, the responsibility that we're feeding our kids with. I strongly believe it all starts from home. I know we're all working parents, we all in the society we live in, there is no time, but everything starts from home. The values that your kids will have will definitely be taken from what they see at home. If home is not what they're looking, or home is not conducive enough, they then start looking outside. I strongly believe. That's my belief. Hey, you can also share. We're all learning. So the first point is, for me, having 4, as I always say, having 4, the core values for me were their character, their conduct should be exactly the same inside out. What I say is what I become, and what I become is what the kids see, and the kids copy. The manual of life I read reminds me that train up a child in the way they're supposed to grow. And when they grow up, they will not depart. So I strongly believe on that scripture. And so I train them, and the training is what they see is what then they become. If they're seeing something different and I'm saying something different, I'm actually contradicting myself. And knowing my kids, they're going to say, but mommy, you said, and you are not doing it. So staying away from you said, and you're not doing it, I just become that. And I personally think my kids have absolutely helped me to become a better person. They've kept me consistent, because every time I say something, you shouldn't do that because and so, they watch me whether I am going to do it. And if I do it, they're the first people to say, mommy, you said. And then I have to explain or whatever. If I'm going through something, I share with them. Loves of hugs and kisses and everything. The next area I think it's so important, and we all as adults need to remember, is that our kids, they become what they're seeing and not what we're telling them. Most of us can relate to that. When we grew up, we became like our parents. What we saw, we forgot about what they said, but what we saw, we started acting like them at a certain point, because that stays in our memories. They say the picture speaks 1,000 words. That stays in our memories, and so it comes out at a certain point, at a certain time. So you and I need to be very careful what pictures we're actually showing them and giving them at home. If we know the pictures that we have and are performing are not what we want our kids to have, change it. You'll be surprised what the kids know. You'll be surprised what they see in the home more than what you are telling them. And sometimes they'll stay quiet, and your core value as a parent actually diminishes in front of them. They will challenge you, and they're quick to challenge you. They might stay because they're still on the 20 and on the 18s and thinking, okay, let me finish uni and get out of this house because. So let's feed them with the right food, so that they become the lights for the next generation. They become the stars for the next generation. They become a generation that others would really want to become like. For you and I to do that, we need to dig deep. Digging now. Surely we cannot change yesterday. We cannot even change this morning. But my God, we can change the now for a better tomorrow. For us to achieve the goals and instill in our kids far better value, we need to dig deep. The next biggest area, I think, in our kids is that unconditional love. The love that empowers them to become who they are, to become who they want to become, not what we want them to become. We all, the Manual of Life, I read, says we all came on earth, with a beautiful gift. My duty as a parent, I think, is to empower them, bring out their gifts for them to become better in the giftings they came on earth in their generation to become. My duty is not to make sure the areas in my life where I failed, I want them to succeed in. No, it's to dig out what they came on earth with and navigate life for them to have a better, a fulfilling life than I am. I always tell my kids, if you arrive and you achieve at the level at which I am, you're a failure. Because that's where you were born. You need to go one step or even 10 steps further. That's why I give birth to you. That's what I tell them all the time. So they need to work harder and become better for their generation and become better people. Not only externally, from the inside out. For you and I to do that, we need to dig deep, to show that example, to become better people for them. And so they can become the stars of the next generation. For us to do that, you and I need to dig really deep. Thank you for watching. Be a blessing. Bye-bye. Stay with us. Check our website. Follow us on social media. And do not forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.